Well, definitely feeling like spring so far on this first week of April. We got one more warm day. It took a little while, but temperatures finally pressing the 80-degree mark today. Of course, with the frontal boundary moving in, a few strong storms, it looks like later Wednesday into the evening and possibly overnight. Still looking pleasant, though, as we head into Easter weekend. As expected, some mid-level overcast early held our temperatures in check, but we thinned that out enough, coupled with a strong south wind at about 10 to 15 to push us to around that 80-degree mark. The organized severe weather will be out to our west across the Missouri River Valley and point southward. A little more sun down in Richmond here with our Bluegrass Pace Care Skyview HD camera network. 81 there. South wind's not as strong, but hey, we'll take it. Looking good around the area. 79 Lexington over to Frankfort, down to Danville. Elsewhere, mainly into the low 80s into eastern and southern Kentucky. Haven't talked dew points in a while. This is a great measure of the amount of moisture in the atmosphere. The range is you hit 60 or above. That's when it starts to feel a little muggy, and that was the case out there today and will continue to be through the day tomorrow until that boundary slides on through into the early part of Thursday, and then we're back into some comfy air, but it's been a while in that regard. Spring to summer-like air. In fact, look out to the west. Mid-80s for highs, and there's a few spots tomorrow with the timing of all this that could press those mid-80s, especially down south. Everything will light up through the Missouri River Valley and off to the north as that low in the warm front arcs northward. Unfortunately, a lot of the same areas that dealt with the tornado outbreak last Friday, they're going to see another round of some significant severe weather into the evening and overnight, obviously when it is more dangerous. Our futurecast here with the clouds scattered about and that southerly flow with some gusty winds. Yeah, upper 60s to around 70 in the morning. A lot of the day dry, thus the low to mid 80s for afternoon highs, and then we start to see a few rounds of showers and storms coming through in the evening. Now, our in-house data wants to pick up a decent amount of showers and storms in a weakened state, but this would be a concern for the potential for some flooding rains running over the same areas. I think this is in response to a wave of energy riding along that front, which is really going to slow down and keep a few showers around into Thursday, especially areas south of Lexington. Severe weather outlook on a Wednesday. You go from level 3 to level 2 to level 1. As you get farther to the southeast, they've actually moved this back. The orange was encompassing a lot of central and eastern Kentucky earlier. Damaging winds, that's going to be our primary threat. Usually have that isolated spin up potential, and we'll have that, but the organized or at least better chance for tornadoes, that will be off to the northwest. Wind element at play yet again. That should not come as any surprise. We've been dealing with that for a while. You see those gusts 40 to 45 through tomorrow afternoon, and then we will eventually kind of back those winds off getting into the day on Thursday. But for the 12th, yes, 12th time since December 1st, we got a wind advisory out central and out into western Kentucky, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. heading into the day on Wednesday. So that low, looking at the big picture, helping to enhance things, slows the boundary down enough to keep some rain around into Thursday. Much cooler, mid-50s for afternoon highs, and then we'll do a little better on Friday as we dry it out. Some clouds may linger Saturday down south, but that's a prelude of things that come, that upward trend. So after the big cool down, it does look pretty nice into Easter weekend. Yeah, it'll be a little cool during the morning hours, but highs into the upper 60s Easter Sunday and sneaking back into the low 70s early next week.